They may not ask outright, are you old enough to be flying this thing? But it's the look of, you're my pilot, and then the question that always comes that I laugh at, and it's, how old are you? I'm old enough to be flying, and they've trusted me in this position. If people who have been flying for 30 plus years trust me to be in this position, I feel like I've earned my place at the table. But there's also the need for me to prove my place at the table to people who may not understand that. Stood my first balloon up at 12 years old, and I was flying before I could drive. That's me trying to prove myself. You can love watching airplanes but never set foot in a cockpit in your life. At any point, you can choose to change that. I love this enough that this is something I can do or want to do. The sport of ballooning is definitely a lot of older people. There's not many people my age doing it. Finding myself a spot in it, as a young person in aviation in general, it's hard to do. Can the kid keep up? I mean, everybody had to start somewhere. Starting somewhere for us is just that. We're just starting. But I think it's important that those mistakes don't define who a person is, and other people's mistakes don't define who a person is. You're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna fall down, but here's why, here's how you stand back up, and here's how you don't trip over that rock again. But they're not crippling teaching moments. They're not things that are gonna take you away from your passion or make you hate your passion. The opportunity is never out of your grasp. It's always there. It's yourself, not necessarily everybody else. It's not the adults, it's not your peers, it's not your worst enemies that are holding you back. It's yourself. It's the drive you have within yourself that is going to make it happen. It's picking the books up, doing it, going out there and experiencing it every day to become proficient at it. It's the love of it that drives. I think that the thrill of flying comes from the thrill of putting the puzzle together. I'm only given so many tools. I have to work with those tools that I'm given, and that's all Mother Nature. She's taking care of everything. I just have to work with her to create the best possible outcome, the best possible flight. You're above the chaos. What I'm feeling in the sky isn't necessarily always physical. There's something being released in my brain that's just happy. There's something peaceful about it.